Hi, welcome again to this tutorial on using the Sender platform. We shall be talking about sending messages in this tutorial section. By now I'm sure that you already have a username and password, so I'm just going to jump right in and log in and sign in. So make sure that to send messages, make sure you've already created a device and make sure those devices are active. Sometimes it may be showing as if the device is active here, but it is not really connected. So always ensure that your devices are connected. In fact, you can always click on this three dots here and scan the device again, just for you to be sure that it is active. So once you're sure that your device is active, the first message feature we're going to looking at is single message. So I'll click on send single. Now this is very simple, so I'll just select a particular number. So let me try this MTN that I have, and I'm going to send to another of my number 234-7050909515. Let's say this is your message. Hey, this is a test message. Alright, so I'm going to send it. That's just a simple plain text message. Now if I send it, it's taking quite a bit of time. Most likely this phone number is not connected properly, so we may have to go rescan it or disconfirm it. Section not found. So when you see a section not found error, it shows that your phone is not properly connected, so you go back and rescan it. I'm just going to test this with another number. I'm going to use my Glo, and so because I can't send from my Glo to my Glo, so let me send to my MTN now. 64540718. Again, if you look at the message here, you can bold it. So just select the message, you can make it bold, and you can italicize a part of it, so you can format it the way you want. All right, you can add emojis if you like, so you can select any of the emojis that you like and add, just to put spice to your message. If you want to also save it as a template, click on save as template, give it a name, maybe school campaign or whatever you want to save it with, and save it. I'm not going to do that for the time being. And so I'll send the message. So I'm sending from my Glo to my MTN line, and I'll just wait for it to send that for me. And normally it's going to show me at the top right corner there that a message sent, and that is it. So message sent successfully. All right, so that shows that this Glo number is actually connected. So if you see a section not found, no error, that means that it means that the phone number is not properly linked to the platform. Go back to my device and rescan it again. So the same thing applies for any kind of message that you want to send. If you want to send a picture, just look for the picture on your phone, select it and type in your message. I have a couple of emojis here. I select from my Glo and I send to my MTN again. Okay, and I will send. The process is just simple. All right, so let's wait for it to notify us that the message has been sent successfully. Okay, and there we go. We've been notified that the message has been sent successfully. All right, so now the major part of this platform is actually being able to send bulk message to people that are not in your phone book. If you look, when you click on the send bulk message, it will take you first to to your send bulk message log, and you can see my recent messages, and from the number from which it was sent, who it was sent to, the message type I sent it using a template, and the template name, and then the date for which I requested the message to be sent. At the top, it tells me the total message I've sent in the whole time I've been using the system. It also shows me the number of messages I've sent in the last 30 days, and the number of transactions for which this message has been delivered. Right, so 41 requests to send messages, and a total of 1,398 messages. All right, so now you have two buttons at the top left corner here. You have send bulk message and then send bulk message with template. So if you already have created a template, let's say you already created a template when you were trying to send your single message, or you already have a template saved, you can find your templates under the My Templates button. All right, and you can actually create a template here. It's a simple message. Just type in the message, type in the template name, type in the message you want, and then if you want to also have short codes in the message, for instance, if you want to include the name, like for instance you say dear XYZ company, or your phone number XYZ 007 something, or you want to see your own name, say your company name, my name, that is the name that you put when you are creating your account. So me from XYZ company, or your email or your own phone number. This just copy it like this, copy this code, and put it in the message where you want it to be. So you can have for instance, say dear name. All right, so it's going to pick the name from your CSV file and add it to the message. So dear name, I want to introduce my product to you, blah 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 blah, and then you can save it as a template. And once you save it as a template, then you can now use it in your bulk message send with template. Again, if you go back to my template, you find that you can create several kinds of templates. So if you want the message to have a picture, you can create it and then add a caption to it. If you want it to be a list message, and don't forget that this kind of message will only display on iOS device and on WhatsApp web. So maybe most likely you just want to go with plain message or message with media. All right, so just know that when you're creating templates. All right, so now let's start with the send bulk message first. So let's say, for instance, you already have a list of numbers. Now for the send bulk message, you cannot put a name, you cannot format it. Only the ones with send with bulk with templates that you can actually format. So if you have a list of numbers that maybe you don't know the names of the company, just list of random numbers. So you can now click on add a record. All right, you can click on add a record, or select number from a particular contact list. So if you already have a contact list created, for instance, I already have several contact lists here that I have named like this. We'll talk about contacts shortly in another video. So if you already have a contact list, just select your contacts, select the message, and just type in the message. It is going to send messages to those contacts. But let's assume you don't even have the contacts already stored on this system. You have it in an Excel file somewhere, or you have it in a text document somewhere. Just click on record, and then you can just copy those numbers from wherever you have them. You can just copy those numbers from wherever you have them. For instance, I have a couple of numbers that I have copied, so I'll just copy them add record, and paste those numbers. Look at, if you say, it says use multiple numbers, just put a comma without space between the numbers, just a comma without space. All right, like this. I've put in commas. So I have these numbers 2, 3, 4, this and this and this without space in between them. All right, so without space in between them, and then I can go ahead and type my message. Feliz Navidad, wishing you compliment of the season from Real Data International on our sender platform. So once that message is done, let me just do that. I'm not going to send it. Let me just do 2 so that I can delete it. All right. Hi. Merry Xmas. All right. So I will now add those numbers. All right. So you can see that contact added successfully. All right. So I have this number. I'm sending from my MTN. And then I've already typed in the message I'm going to send. So I can click on send now, and then it will begin to send to all those numbers. I don't want to do that at the moment. So just click on send now, and it begins to run that message again. Let me do it one more time. You select the number you want to send from. You paste the contact you have without space, separated by commas, and then you type in your message. Hi, Merry Xmas. Then click on add now. It notifies you that it has been added successfully. You can now close that dialog box, and then on the top right hand corner here you have send now. All right. So now another way to also send using this single send is to import the number from a CSV file. So you would have typed the number and the message in a CSV file. All right. So you'd have typed the number and the message from a CSV file. You can download it. You just click on the sample download there. You see a sample of what that CSV file is, so you can duplicate it. And once you've created that CSV file, you can now choose the one that you have edited, from your system. Please make sure that it is Microsoft Excel, delimited CSV file. If you are saving it using Excel, always ensure that it is delimited. So there are 2 kinds of CSV files in Microsoft Excel. So make sure it's a delimited CSV file. So that's that with sending bulk messages without a template, just sending normal bulk messages. Would continue this sending messages in another tutorial. Thank you.